Hello everyone, and welcome back to WooEnglish. In our previous B1 story, The American Dream, your reaction was amazing. Many of you watched until the end and shared your thoughts in the comments. I saw many strong quiz answers. Some of you wrote that the story helped you understand success, risk, and reality in a deeper way. That shows real progress. I am proud of your effort. Today, we move to a new documentary story at B1 level. We will explore Ramadan, not only as a religious month, but as a global human experience that changes daily life, society, and habits. In this lesson, you will improve your vocabulary about routine, discipline, culture, and celebration. You will practice listening and pronunciation, and you will think more deeply about society and behavior. Listen carefully. There is a test at the end of the video and a quiz in the first comment. If you want to grow faster, join our educational WhatsApp channel. Now, let's begin. Chapter 1. What is Ramadan? Every year, for 1 month, millions of people change their daily lives. They wake up earlier. They eat at different times. They stop drinking water during the day. Cities feel different. Homes feel different. Even time feels different. This month is called Ramadan. Ramadan is a special month in Islam. Islam is one of the major religions in the world. Muslims believe that Ramadan is the month when the Quran was first revealed to the Prophet Muhammad. But Ramadan is not only about history. It is about daily life. It is about routine. It is about discipline. Ramadan follows the Islamic calendar. The Islamic calendar is based on the moon. Because of this, Ramadan moves every year. Sometimes it comes in winter. Sometimes it comes in summer. Each year, it starts about 11 days earlier than the year before. This means Muslims experience Ramadan in different seasons. Some years, the days are short and cool. Other years, the days are long and hot. The most important practice in Ramadan is fasting. Fasting means not eating food. But during Ramadan, it also means not drinking water. From sunrise to sunset, Muslims do not eat or drink. They wait. They control their hunger. They control their thirst. When the sun sets, they break the fast. This evening meal is called iftar. Before sunrise, many wake up for a small meal. This early meal is called suhoor. So the day has two special moments. Suhoor before sunrise, iftar after sunset. But not everyone must fast. Children do not have to fast. People who are sick do not have to fast. Travelers can delay their fast. Pregnant women and elderly people may also be excused. Islam teaches that health is important. If fasting causes serious harm, a person does not fast. Ramadan is also a time for prayer. Many Muslims pray more during this month. They visit the mosque at night. They read the Quran. They spend quiet time thinking. But Ramadan is not only about stopping food. It is also about behavior. People try to avoid anger. They try to speak kindly. They try to help others. Charity is very important during Ramadan. Many families give money to people in need. Some give food. Some organize free meals. In many cities, large tables are prepared for strangers. Ramadan creates a strong social feeling. Families eat together every evening. Friends visit each other. Communities feel more connected. At sunset, something special happens. In some countries, a call to prayer is heard from mosques. In others, families watch the clock. Everyone waits for the exact moment. Then they eat a small date. They drink water. The fast is broken. For many people, this first sip of water feels powerful. Simple, but powerful. During Ramadan, daily schedules often change. In some countries, work hours are shorter. Schools may adjust their time. Restaurants may close during the day. At night, streets become active. Markets stay open late. Lights shine brightly. Ramadan is observed by more than 1 billion Muslims around the world. From Indonesia to Morocco. From Turkey to the United States. In small villages and large cities. It is not the same everywhere. Food is different. Traditions are different. Clothes are different. But the basic idea is the same. Self-control. Reflection. Community. For some people, Ramadan is a spiritual journey. For others, it is also a social and cultural experience. Some describe it as a reset, a chance to pause normal life, a chance to think carefully. What do I eat? How do I speak? How do I treat others? These questions become stronger during Ramadan. Fasting teaches patience. Waiting teaches control. Hunger reminds people of those who struggle every day. But Ramadan is not easy. Long days can feel slow. Thirst can feel difficult. Energy can feel low. Still, millions continue. Why? Because for them, Ramadan is not only about food, it is about meaning. For 30 days, the rhythm of life changes. Morning begins before sunrise. Evening becomes a moment of celebration. And when the month ends, something else begins. A day of celebration. A day of joy. But before that celebration, there are many days of waiting. Many days of discipline. Many days of quiet strength. So what really changes during Ramadan? The body? The mind? Or something deeper inside? In the next chapter, we will follow one full day. From the dark, early morning until the first sip of water at sunset. Chapter 2. A day without food. The day begins in the dark. It is very early. The sky is still black. Most people are sleeping, but in many homes, lights turn on. A quiet alarm rings. A mother walks to the kitchen. A father washes his face. A student sits up slowly in bed. It is time for suhoor. Suhoor is the small meal before sunrise. It may be simple. Bread, eggs, rice, a glass of milk, water. People eat calmly. They do not rush. They look at the clock. Time is important now. Because when the sun rises, the fast begins. Some families talk softly. Some are silent. Some feel sleepy. Some feel strong and ready. Then the call to prayer is heard, or a phone shows the sunrise time. The fast starts. From this moment, no food, no water. Until sunset. The morning continues like any other day. Children go to school. Adults go to work. Buses move. Offices open. But something is different. There is no coffee break, no snack, no bottle of water. By late morning, the body begins to notice. The mouth feels dry. The stomach feels empty. Energy feels lower. Still, people continue. A teacher stands in front of a class. A worker answers emails. A driver moves through traffic. Fasting does not stop daily responsibility. In some countries, work hours are shorter. In others, the schedule stays the same. Each place is different. But the experience of hunger is similar. Around midday, the sun feels stronger. In summer, the heat can be intense. The hours feel long. Time moves slowly. Some people feel tired. Some feel calm. Some feel a headache. But many say something interesting. They say the first days are the hardest. After several days, the body adapts. Hunger becomes quieter. The mind becomes clearer. In the afternoon, patience becomes important. Small problems can feel bigger. A simple mistake can feel annoying. This is when self-control matters most. Fasting is not only about the body. It is also about behavior. People try to speak gently. They try to avoid arguments. They try to stay calm. As the day moves toward evening, something changes. There is anticipation. In homes, kitchens become active again. Food is prepared. Soup is cooked. Dates are placed on plates. Water glasses are filled. In some neighborhoods, the smell of food spreads through the streets. Children ask, "How many minutes left?" Everyone checks the time. The final hour feels the longest. The body feels weak. The throat feels dry. But there is also excitement. Then, finally, the sun sets. The exact moment arrives. Some people listen for the call to prayer. Others watch the sky. And then, the fast is broken. A date is eaten. Water is drunk. That first sip feels powerful. Cool water touches a dry throat. Energy slowly returns. This meal is called iftar. Families sit together. They thank each other. They share food. In many cultures, iftar begins with dates and water, then soup, then rice or bread, then vegetables or meat. The meal is not only about eating, it is about connection. After a long day of control, there is relief. People smile more easily. Children talk loudly again. In some countries, after dinner, people go to the mosque. They pray special night prayers called Taraweeh. In other places, families stay home. They rest. They talk. They watch television programs made especially for Ramadan. The night becomes social. Markets stay open. Cafes are busy. Streets feel alive. This is different from normal months. In Ramadan, nights are often more active than days. But the body is still tired. Late at night, people prepare to sleep, because in a few hours, the alarm will ring again. Another suhoor, another sunrise, another day without food. For 30 days, this rhythm continues. Wake before dawn. Fast through the day. Break the fast at sunset. Simple, but not easy. Some people lose weight. Some feel healthier. Some feel more focused. Others feel exhausted. Each person experiences it differently. But one thing is shared. Every day, from morning to evening, people practice patience. They practice control. They learn to wait. So what really happens during these long hours without food? Does hunger make people weaker? Or does it make something inside them stronger? In the next chapter, we will explore the inner side of fasting, not the body, but the mind. Chapter 3, Discipline and Self-Control. When people think about Ramadan, they often think about food. They think about hunger. They think about thirst. They think about long hours without eating. But many Muslims say something different. They say Ramadan is not only about the body, it is about the mind, and even more, it is about self-control. During Ramadan, fasting is a physical action. You stop eating, you stop drinking. But there is another kind of fasting. You try to control your words, you try to control your anger, you try to control your habits. This is where discipline begins. Discipline means doing something difficult, even when you do not feel strong. In the morning, when you are tired, you still wake up for suhoor. In the afternoon, when you feel thirsty, you still do not drink water. In the evening, when you feel weak, you still wait until sunset. Each small action builds discipline. But Ramadan goes further. Many people use this month to stop bad habits. Some try to stop smoking. Some reduce social media use. Some try to speak more kindly. Some try to avoid gossip. Ramadan becomes a training period. 30 days of practice. Imagine someone who becomes angry very quickly. During Ramadan, this person tries something different. When anger appears, they pause. They remember they are fasting. They remember that fasting is not only about food. They take a breath. They speak more slowly. This moment of pause is important. It is a small victory. Self-control is not loud. It is quiet. It happens inside. Many Muslims describe Ramadan as a mirror. A mirror shows you who you are. When you are hungry, your true behavior appears. Are you patient? Or are you easily upset? Are you generous? Or do you think only about yourself? Hunger removes comfort. Without comfort, personality becomes clear. This is why reflection is important during Ramadan. Reflection means thinking carefully about your actions. At night, after iftar, some people sit quietly. They think about their day. Did I speak kindly? Did I lose my patience? Did I help someone? These questions are simple, but they are powerful. Ramadan also teaches delayed satisfaction. In normal life, if you feel hungry, you eat. If you feel thirsty, you drink. But during Ramadan, you wait. Waiting builds strength. It teaches the mind that it does not need everything immediately. This idea is not only religious. Psychologists also talk about self-control. Studies show that people who can delay pleasure often succeed in long-term goals. Ramadan creates daily practice in waiting. Morning hunger, afternoon thirst, evening reward. Over time, many people say something interesting. They say hunger feels different. It becomes softer, less frightening. The body adapts, and the mind becomes stronger. Some people also feel more empathy. Empathy means understanding how others feel. When you feel hunger, you think about people who feel hunger every day. Not for 1 month, but for many months. This thought can change perspective. Charity often increases during Ramadan. People give more. They share more. They remember that comfort is not equal everywhere. Self-control also includes controlling desires. During Ramadan, Muslims avoid food, drink, and certain physical pleasures during the day. This creates a clear boundary. Daytime is for discipline. Nighttime is for balance. The rhythm of control and reward continues every day. But Ramadan is not perfect for everyone. Some people struggle. They feel tired. They feel impatient. They feel distracted. This is normal. Self-control is a skill. Skills require practice. Not every day is easy. Some days feel long and heavy. Other days feel calm and light. But each day adds experience. Each day adds awareness. And awareness is powerful. When you notice your habits, you can change them. When you see your reactions clearly, you can improve them. Ramadan does not promise perfection. It offers opportunity. An opportunity to reset habits. An opportunity to examine character. An opportunity to build discipline step by step. 30 days, 30 chances. But one important question remains. When Ramadan ends, does the discipline remain? Or does it slowly disappear? In the next chapter, we will travel beyond one home. We will see how Ramadan looks in different countries, different cultures, different traditions, but one shared month. Chapter 4. Ramadan around the world. Ramadan is 1 month, but it does not look the same everywhere. The sun rises in different skies. The food tastes different. The streets feel different. Yet the fast is the same. From sunrise to sunset, millions wait. Let us travel. Let us begin in Indonesia. Indonesia has the largest Muslim population in the world. In big cities like Jakarta, mosques fill with people at night. Before Ramadan begins, many families clean their homes. They visit graves of relatives. They prepare their hearts. At sunset, small streets become bright. Food stalls open, fried snacks, sweet drinks, rice dishes. The sound of prayer spreads across neighborhoods. Ramadan feels warm, busy, connected. Now we move west, to Turkey. In cities like Istanbul, old mosques stand under the evening sky. Between tall minarets, lights sometimes form messages. Families gather for iftar. Long tables are prepared. Soup is common. Bread is shared. Tea is poured slowly. In some areas, drummers walk through the streets before sunrise. They wake people for suhoor. The sound of the drum moves through quiet neighborhoods. A simple rhythm, a practical purpose. Now let us travel to Morocco. In Moroccan cities, Ramadan nights feel alive. After sunset, families eat harira soup, dates, and bread. Traditional sweets appear on the table. After dinner, people walk outside. Cafes are open late. Markets stay busy. The air feels social. Ramadan changes the daily rhythm. Daytime becomes slower. Nighttime becomes active. Now we cross the ocean to Europe. In countries like France or Germany, Muslims are a minority. Life does not always change around them. Schools continue as normal. Offices keep the same schedule. A student may fast in a classroom, where most classmates are not fasting. A worker may fast, while colleagues drink coffee nearby. This can feel challenging, but it can also feel personal. Ramadan becomes quieter, more individual. Still, at home, families prepare iftar. Mosques fill at night. Communities gather. Now let us look at North America. In cities like New York or Toronto, Muslim communities are diverse. Different cultures share the same mosque. One family brings food from Pakistan, another from Egypt, another from Somalia. The iftar table becomes international. Different languages are heard. Different clothes are worn. But the fast is shared. In some places, public events are organized. Open iftar dinners invite neighbors. Non-Muslims join the meal. They learn. They ask questions. Ramadan becomes a bridge, not only a private month, but a cultural experience. Now let us think about countries near the Arctic Circle. In northern parts of Norway or Sweden, summer days can be extremely long. Sometimes the sun does not fully set. What happens then? Religious leaders give guidance. Some Muslims follow the timing of a nearby city. Others follow the timing of Mecca. This shows something important. Ramadan is global, but it also adapts. Climate changes. Culture changes. Language changes. Yet the core idea remains. Fasting, prayer, reflection, charity. In some countries, Ramadan is highly visible. Television programs change. Advertisements focus on family meals. Charity campaigns increase. In other countries, Ramadan is almost invisible in public life. But inside homes, the same quiet discipline exists. This diversity shows the strength of tradition. 1 month, many expressions. Ramadan is not limited to one culture. It is practiced in deserts and in snowy cities, in small villages and in large capitals. Some break their fast with rice, some with bread, some with soup, some with fruit, but almost all begin with water. Water connects them. As the sun sets across time zones, the fast ends one region at a time. Indonesia first, then the Middle East, then Europe, then the Americas. A wave of iftar moves around the planet, hour by hour, city by city, home by home. This is Ramadan around the world. Different colors, different sounds, different food, but the same waiting, the same patience, the same moment when hunger ends. In the next chapter, we will look beyond homes and traditions. We will explore how Ramadan affects society, work, business, economy. Because this month does not change only individuals, it also changes communities. Chapter 5, Ramadan and Society. Ramadan does not only change individuals, it also changes society. When millions of people adjust their daily routine, the effect is visible. Work hours shift, markets adapt, charity increases. Public life feels different. In many Muslim-majority countries, governments reduce working hours during Ramadan. Offices may open later. They may close earlier. This helps people manage fasting and work. Energy levels are lower during the day. By afternoon, concentration can feel difficult. So schedules adjust. In schools, classes may be shorter. Some exams are moved to different times. Teachers understand that students are fasting. But in countries where Muslims are a minority, the public schedule usually stays the same. A worker may fast from early morning, while still following a normal office routine. This requires planning. Sleep becomes important. Hydration at night becomes important. Time management becomes essential. Ramadan also affects business. In many cities, daytime restaurants are quieter. But after sunset, something changes. Shops become busy. Food markets become crowded. Bakeries produce more bread than usual. Night becomes economic time. Some businesses earn a large part of their yearly income during Ramadan, especially food sellers. Special Ramadan products appear. Dates are sold in large quantities. Traditional sweets are prepared. Decorations are displayed. In some countries, television programs change. Special Ramadan series are broadcast at night. Advertising increases before iftar. Families gather not only to eat, but also to watch together. This creates a shared cultural moment. Ramadan is also strongly connected to charity. In Islam, giving to people in need is important. During Ramadan, this value becomes stronger. Many people calculate their zakat. Zakat is a required form of charity in Islam. Others give voluntary donations. Mosques organize food distribution. Large tents are built in some cities. Inside, free meals are served to anyone. Rich and poor sit side by side. In some areas, volunteers prepare hundreds of meals every evening. They cook. They pack food. They deliver it to homes. Ramadan increases social awareness. People think more about inequality. They remember that hunger is not only a religious experience. For many people in the world, hunger is daily reality. This reflection can change behavior. Supermarkets may create special discount offers. Companies sometimes organize charity campaigns. Banks promote donation programs. Even large corporations adjust marketing messages. They focus on family, community, sharing. Ramadan becomes not only spiritual, but economic. Travel also changes. Some people choose to spend Ramadan in their home country. Airports become busy before the month begins. Families reunite. But tourism may decrease in certain places. Visitors who do not fast may find limited daytime services. So travel patterns shift. Another visible change is in public space. In some cities, decorations are placed in streets. Lanterns hang above roads. Lights shine at night. The city feels festive, yet the mood is calm. There is celebration, but also restraint. Ramadan shows how religion and society connect. When one person fasts, it is personal. When millions fast, it becomes public. Traffic patterns change. Shopping hours change. Sleeping patterns change. Hospitals also prepare. Doctors advise patients with medical conditions. Pharmacists explain how to adjust medication timing. Health awareness becomes important. Governments sometimes publish guidelines. How to stay hydrated at night. How to eat balanced meals. How to avoid health risks. So Ramadan touches many systems. Education, business, healthcare, media, family life. Yet the most powerful change may be invisible. A feeling of unity. When sunset approaches, people across a city prepare at the same time. The same waiting, the same silence, then the same relief. For a short moment, millions share the same experience. Ramadan reminds society of shared rhythm, shared hunger, shared generosity. But when the month ends, normal schedules return. Work hours go back to usual. Shops close earlier. Television programs change again. The question remains, does society return to normal completely, or does Ramadan leave a small mark? In the final chapter, we will explore the end of Ramadan, a day of celebration, a day called Eid. Chapter 6, the day of Eid. 30 days pass, 30 mornings before sunrise, 30 evenings at sunset, 30 days of waiting. Then one night feels different. People look at the sky. They search for the new moon. If the thin crescent appears, Ramadan is ending. If it does not appear, there is one more day of fasting. This moment creates quiet excitement. Phones send messages. Mosques make announcements. Families prepare. Ramadan is ending. Eid al-Fitr is beginning. Eid al-Fitr means the festival of breaking the fast. It is a day of celebration. But before the celebration begins, there is one more act of charity. It is called Zakat al-Fitr. This is a small donation of food or money. It must be given before the Eid prayer. The purpose is simple. Everyone should be able to celebrate, even those with very little. On the morning of Eid, the routine changes again. There is no suhoor. There is no fasting. Instead, people wake up early for prayer. They wash carefully. They wear clean clothes. Many choose new clothes. Children feel excited. Homes feel bright. In many cultures, sweet food is eaten in the morning. After 1 month of discipline, the first breakfast feels special. Then families walk to the mosque. In some countries, large outdoor prayer areas are prepared. Thousands of people stand side by side. Rows form quickly, young and old, rich and poor, neighbors and strangers, all together. The Eid prayer is short, but the feeling is strong. After the prayer, people greet each other. They say, Eid Mubarak. It means, Blessed Eid. Hands shake. Hugs are exchanged. Smiles are everywhere. Then visits begin. Families visit parents. Children visit grandparents. Friends visit friends. Doors stay open. Food is shared all day. Traditional dishes are prepared. In some countries, special cookies are baked only for Eid. In others, rice dishes or meat meals are common. The table is full. But the mood is different from Ramadan evenings. During Ramadan, there was restraint. On Eid, there is freedom. During Ramadan, people waited. On Eid, people enjoy. Children often receive small gifts or money. This tradition brings joy. It also creates memory. For many adults, Eid is connected to childhood. New clothes, family photos, sweet smells from the kitchen. But Eid is not only about food and gifts, it is also about gratitude. Gratitude means feeling thankful. Thankful for health. Thankful for family. Thankful for completing the month. Many people reflect quietly. Did I improve this month? Did I become more patient? Did I help others? Eid becomes a moment of evaluation. Ramadan was a training period. Eid is the result. But the question remains, what happens next? The next day, life returns to normal. Work resumes, schools reopen, shops follow regular hours. The rhythm changes again. No more fasting at sunrise, no more waiting for sunset. But something may remain. Habits formed during Ramadan. More patience, more awareness, more generosity. Some people continue extra prayers. Some continue charity. Some continue self-control practices. Others slowly return to old habits. This is human. Change is difficult. 1 month can start transformation. But long-term change requires effort. Eid reminds people of balance. Life is not only discipline, it is also joy. Not only waiting, but also celebrating. Ramadan teaches restraint. Eid teaches appreciation. Together, they form a cycle. Control and reward. Reflection and celebration. Fasting and feasting. And every year, the cycle returns. Ramadan comes again, in a different season, under a different sky, but with the same purpose. To pause, to reflect, to improve. And when the new moon appears once more, another month begins, another opportunity, another chance. Ramadan ends with Eid, but its deeper lesson continues, quietly, inside each person.